All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm B, and on this channel we help you improve your confidence by way of compliments using the wonderful world of fragrance. If this is your second video or more, we ask that you hit the subscribe button so you can come back to rock with your boy. Today's video is based on a 2021 release from the house of Paco Rabanne, and this one is Invictus Victory. Okay, is this going to be the best? Does it come out with the W? Should W be on the bottle instead of the V? We shall see. Now let's start off with the box here. Invictus Victory gives you this black and fuck the box. Listen, what it did give you was a breakdown of the fragrance here. This is Eau de Parfum Extreme. Okay, everyone's doing something different. You got the La Parfums, you got Pure Parfums, you got Parfum Extreme, Parfum Intense. Just stop it, okay? Just stop it. All right, that's what you get with that. Let me give you the presentation here. Let you see what it looks like. Boom. Okay, now you see what it looks like. I'm sure B-roll will be inserted in there somewhere, and that's your distribution. Strong distribution in this thing. But what I will tell you, it took me a lot of times to spray and put the original spray as I was beginning to test this thing out. Before it to spray, I thought it was broke. It took me like maybe 50 sprays to do it, and then it finally worked, and it's been working ever since. All right, let me get that out of here. Now, if you are not familiar with the original, there's the original Invictus out there, okay? And this one here is a flanker. I don't remember which number flanker this one is. We saw a few of them out there. I think one of the most popular flankers out there would be Invictus Aqua, more so the 2016 versus the 2018, but there is that one there as well. Obviously, the Yuzu note in 2016 is what really captivated people. But we're talking about this one here today, which is a different take and a different feel on the Invictus DNA. But is it something that should be victorious? Will it reign victorious over the other ones? I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on it, and I would love to hear what you have to say about this. Now, what I'll tell you about smelling this scent here is I was like, okay, I am going to be interested in what this one has to offer versus the other ones. This one seemed like it would be up my alley, as you had some things that kind of lean to more of a darker feel, hence the darker presentation on the bottle and the box here. But does it work? Well, let me tell you how I feel about it, but let me give you the note breakdowns first. In the top of this fragrance, you have lemon, you have pink pepper. In the mid, you have frankincense and lavender. And finally, in the base, you're gonna have vanilla, you're gonna have amber, you're gonna also have some tonka. Now, that vanilla, that amber, and that tonka there made me think that this would be more of a creamy feel, maybe slightly gourmand-ish. And it is to an extent, and I'll tell you right off the break, like, I'm not a huge fan of this fragrance. I was like, okay, yeah, but I could have done without this scent. Let me tell you, like, on first spray of this fragrance, I won't spray it on myself because then I'll have to go and wash it off. Let me put it on the test strip here. Listen, it's slightly fresh, right? You get something that has that freshness there, slightly spicy at the same time, and then immediately for me, I get some of those darker components here trying to take life. So some creamy aspect from the vanilla there, slightly sweetness there, but it's just not a fragrance that comes together well in my personal opinion. When I think about Invictus and what Invictus offers from the original DNA, this is not something that I would look for. I think that there are a lot of other fragrances on the market today that I would go for before reaching for this one. This is just my personal opinion there. Now, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Paco Rabanne in itself, especially when it comes down to the 1 million line, and also even the Invictus line there. I enjoy a few within that lineup as well. But this one here, to me, is probably one that could have been done without. And honestly, if I had to liken it to anything, I wouldn't. What I would tell you to do if I had to choose between anything, between this one here and the new Azzurro, the Most Wanted, that's the one I'm going to grab for sure, is the Most Wanted. So I know a lot of you out there have criticized me for like, yo B, You only talk about the fragrances you like. I figured this year I'll bring some of the fragrances I don't like since I paid the money for them anyway. Traditionally, I just sit there and let them sit in the back. But I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll talk about them. But this one here is probably not one that I would go for. Now, if you enjoy... listen, man, I'm just not a fan of it, okay? There are a few fragrances this year that came out, and even last year, that kind of have a similar vibe to this one. Oh man, I can't remember the name of them because I don't wear them much. But like Carolina Herrera's fragrances. Look, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. All right, it just came apart. Now, maybe they're gonna make this one a refillable fragrance. Look, I've never had that happen to me before on these Invictus fragrances. So that's even more reason probably why I would tell you not to purchase this one, or probably why I had issues with the spread. All right, it's done. That fragrance is officially done. The fragrance, man, I'm not a huge fan of. Obviously, the presentation of it broke, so that gives you kind of what this one is made of. If I'm going to purchase this fragrance, I would wait for it to hit discounters, which probably won't be too long. That's just my thoughts and opinions on this scent. It's darker for sure. It has a slight freshness. Is it a victor? Does it get the W? Not for me. This is actually a fragrance that I could have done without. And you know, I love those fragrances with vanilla, tonka bean. I enjoy that, right? It kind of brings in that gourmand feel. With this scent, it's not one that I'm enjoying. Okay, it's not going to make any list for me unless it's like a worst pickup list so far. And I would only give it worst because it's broken now. Okay, I can put it back on, but that's just shouldn't happen. Should not happen. All right, that's my takes on this fragrance, man. Longevity on this scent, not the best when it comes across the line. I feel like the original works better. I think the 2016 Aqua lasts a little bit longer for me. I've been getting about maybe 6 hours on this scent, but I would expect it to be a little bit more, maybe 6 to 8 hours. I've been getting about 6 hours on this scent personally. Let me know if you have this one in your collection, if you've worn it, what the projection is like, what the performance is like for you. Maybe it's just not compatible with my skin, or maybe I'm just downplaying it because I don't enjoy it. All right, there you have it, man. That's my take on this fragrance. If I had to give it anything in terms of a rating, I would probably give it a 5. That's my opinion there. I know some of you are going to be like, no, this is amazing. And listen, man, this fragrance may be amazing to you, but it's not a winner for me. This is a Invictus flanker that I could have done without. I get where they were trying to go with this one, but personally, I don't believe that they hit the mark with this one. Again, there's a lot of fragrances that try to do this, but I feel like the tonka bean goes too far, or that they just don't do a great job there, and they smell kind of cheap to me, right? And this is what this fragrance does. I feel like this one at a lower price point may be a better buy, but for me, it's not one that I would be reaching for often at all. So there you have it. That's my take on the latest 2021 release from Invictus Victory. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. As always, I'm your boy, Big Beard. Beat 'em, hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are back again. And you already know what I need you to do. Just hit the goddamn